Good morning, everyone. Good. How are you all? Let's start what we have discussed in the previous classes. Good. I think we are discussing something called functions, right? We have stopped in the process of functions. Let's build it more. Go here. Where are we now in the functions? We have approached something called arrow functions. Let me go here and see what are arrow functions. Now, let's write it everything what we have discussed one more time. Okay. Now, yesterday we have understand the function can be very simple, sir. Very simple. It means one function, function name, and inside the function body, then function call. When you call, the function will get triggered and will get activated. Also, the functions can have parameters. Parameters means you will give two parameters, and here you are accepting two parameters. Now here, this one will be 10. So here A value will be 10. B value will be 20. Like that, you can pass the parameters. Or what if, what if you did not pass one parameter? What if you forgot to pass one parameter? For example, here three parameters are there, but you passed only two. By default, third one will be undefined, or you can take it C value as something 10. This is called default parameters. What is it called? Default parameters. Now, sir, what if you give more than parameters? I give more parameters. I want you to take it everything. Then I will use rest operator. What I will use, ma? Rest operator. These three dots considers the rest operator. What the rest operator will do? Rest operator will take all the elements and will bundle up as some array. Spread operator will spread them again as the normal one. Rest operator and spread operator both will use three dots only. Next, return keyword will return the values. What is the use of return keyword? It will return the values. Functions can also be written as function expressions, and also functions can be written in a modern simple way, arrow functions. Now these things, everything we have discussed, let's note it down one by one. Okay, let's note it down one by one. Function. Function is used to do a particular task. The code can be divided into multiple logical tasks called functions. The main advantages of functions are reusability and easy to debug and understand. This is a simple function, sir. Next. Functions can accept parameters, can accept parameters or arguments which are passed in function call. If anyone have any doubts in the yesterday class also, while writing this, you will get it a clarification. Don't worry. Function call. Function call. For example, function name fun, function name. You can go here. Something values. Imagine take it like uh, x1 or a comma b. I will take it usually a comma b, and you will write it here as something function definition. Then here function name, and when I'm calling here, I send it 5 comma 3. Now what is the a value? What is the a value, ma? Then a will be assigned, a will be assigned as 5, and b value will be, b value will be 3. You will have a as 5 and b as 3. Doubt, sir? No? Good. A will be assigned as 5 and b value will be 3. After this, after this, next. This is like function can accept parameters or arguments which are passed in function called true. Now, in a case, in a case, the number of values, the number of values passed, passed are less than, less than the actual arguments, arguments function expects, then, then remaining values, remaining values will be by default, by default undefined, by default undefined. Sir, calling or invoking both are same. Calling a function or invoking a function both are same. You can use a word function call or function invoke. Both are similar. You can write it function call or function invoke. Next, undefined. After this, what we will discuss? Rest and spread parameters, operators, not parameters, rest and spread operators, rest and spread operators. Now, rest operator, rest operator is used, is used, rest operator is used. Someone is asking in a question, what is the difference between parameter or an argument? Both are same, sir. Usually, people call it, people call it usually whatever you pass here as parameters, whatever you receive here are arguments. But actually, in some books, both are arguments only. In some books, they call it this as actual arguments, this as the formal arguments. Okay. So either parameters or argument, it's like a synonyms. Most basically, they are interchangeable. Okay. Now, next. Both are same. Now rest operator is used to combine the rest of the elements to combine the rest of the elements as a array. It will combine or bulk up the rest of the elements in the form of array. Rest operator is used to combine the rest of the elements as a array. Like for example, I will write one function, sir. Function, function, for example. Let's write it here. Function. Function name. Here I am giving a comma dot b. An open brace here. Function definition. And inside this here. Function name. I will call here 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now can anyone tell me what is a value here? Here a value is 5 and b value is, what is b value, sir? 4, 3, 2, 1 in the form of 4, 3, 2, 1 in the form of array. Rest operator is denoted by rest operator is denoted by three dots, and it will be always the last parameter or argument. Always rest operator will be the last parameter or argument, sir, because it's like the etc example which I said it yesterday. So it should be the last one technically. Any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts? Online, anyone doubts? No. Good. I hope it clarifies. Now, now, when this rest operator is used in real time, for example, you are doing calculator application. In calculator application, you wanted to take the elements. For example, you want to take elements 2, 3. You want to add. How do you write it a function for addition? If you say it like, sir, I will write it a comma b. If you write it a comma b, it will work for only 2, 3, na? What if I want to write it for 3 parameters, 4 parameters, 10 parameters? So that I want one function, one add function that should work for how many parameters I give, it should take it. If I give 3 parameters, it should add. If I give 4 parameters, it should add. If I give 10 parameters also, it should add. One function only will take it multiple values. तो वो कैसा है? By using rest. Rest operator can take it any number of arguments by wrapping it up in the form of array. Then inside the form, inside the loop, inside this function, I will write the logic to find it sum of the array. Simple. Is it clear, ma, online? In real time, People will never write something like this. People will never write uh, this logic. Take this logic. This is not a good logic in real time. Why? Because it is adding only two numbers. Okay, what if there is a third number when you pass function call? It will not take it. Okay. So only your calculator will work if you give two numbers. If you give three numbers, your calculator will break. Simple logic. Those kind of logics can be dealt by stop operator. Is it clear ma online? Yeah. Same way, but using the rest operator every time will be a tiresome. So people use something called spread. Why? Because rest actually combines it in the form of array. Spread operator is used to combine, not combine rate, to split, spread or split the rest of the elements, rest of the elements out of the array. It's no more array now. We are just splitting it out. Array. Out of the array. Example, example, function, function name. Now I'm just calling the function name directly. Inside this function, imagine let's ARR equals to 2, 5, 6, 7. Now imagine I am writing it something, let BRR equals to John, John, comma, VRR. Can anyone tell me how many values are there in the BRR? Can anyone tell me how many values are there in the BRR? How many are there? 2. Now here we have only two values, but I want it like all this 257 to come. No, it will not come. Instead, it will come whole array as a package. A whole array it will come here. It's like a nested array it will become. It will become something like this. 2, 5, 6, 7. Like that it will become. I want to remove this. I want to remove this brackets. I want to make it like a continuous array, not a nested array. To do this, I wanted to split this array. To split this array, before writing ARR, write three dots A. Automatically, it will split the array. Automatically, it will split the array. So what is the use? Sometimes, sometimes you will get a bulk value from the API or some from backend. The backend is giving so much data to you, and you want to remove that from the bulk. You want to take it only specific parts. You want to remove that particular array or object out of the bound. Then you wanted to take only specific values. You will use something called spread operator. Spread is used to spread it out the elements. Okay. And rest is used to combine them. Actually, they both are, opposite to each other. Whatever the rest combines, The spread will remove them. Simple. Is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Online, any doubts, sir? Online, any case, any doubts? Now, someone is asking what is BRR means. BRR is some kind of okay. So BRR is some kind of variable. Just it's just a variable. Let me give you more clarity. Let's go here. Let's see more and more examples. We'll do rest spread. Okay. We'll have something questions. We'll deal with more and more questions. I will deal with more and more questions. Something kind of one. This one will give you more clarity. Now, go here. Now take this one. I will do it in the console also. See this one more time. Now check only the code. Check only the code here. Okay. First one. Now here, okay, first we will check it this rest operator. First we will check it the rest, then we will go for the spread. Now go here. If you check it the right side, right side, if you check it here, can you see here? It is calling which function? Restx. Here restx is calling. How many values you are passing? A, B, C. And it is taking A, B, C and combines them as a group now. Right or not? See, now A, B, C, it will go with one group. Now, instead of this, if I give it here three dots, then automatically it will separates them. A, B, C. Spread will separate them and the rest will combine them. Okay. In, in programming, we'll do one program. Programming will do one program. Function, function, names, names, names. I am passing some names, sir. So I will get some names every time from users. I will get some names. Sometimes I may have it like 10 people. Sometimes I might have 20 people. Sometimes I will get only 5 people. Maybe it's like the attendance. Okay. Something like the attendance or something kind of one. One sometimes one person will be there, sometimes two persons are there. In real time, the example is like active users will be there. In some websites, if you go, 5 active users, 4 active users, 3 active users will be there. Imagine I just wanna find it like how many active users are there. In my website, active users are Raj, Shekhar, Vani, Shweta. And now here, how many active users are there in my website? Everyone online. How many are there in my website, sir? 4. In my program, how many active users are there? All will go to these names. All will go to names. Now, how many are there? 4. Will it be 4 always, sir? Will it be 4 always? No. Tomorrow only one person may be there, na? Right or not? Or 100 persons also there. You go to some website, so many websites will have this active users logic. And it should take it 1 user or 10 users. I will take it here dot users. And if I print console.log total users, total users, यूजर्स डॉट, तो अभी बोलो क्या प्रिंट करता, व्हाट इट विल प्रिंट सर, व्हाट इट विल प्रिंट रे, हाँ, व्हाट इज यूजर्स, यूजर्स इज एरे ना, देखो यूजर्स इज एरे, तो अंडरस्टैंड इट मा, हियर sir, when you go from here to here, it will take the three dots means rest operator. What is that? Rest operator will combine this four. Rest operator will combine this four and will create one array. This whole array name is users. What is that? Now output will be total users and users dot length. Users का length क्या है? One. Length बोले तो क्या है भाई? Length बोले तो उसमें अंदर कितना एलिमेंट्स है? तो यूजर्स के अंदर कितने एलिमेंट्स है? ओके, brain is not working. 1 1 4 4, someone says 2 2. अच्छा, good. Now someone is also asking nice question, why it will be something like rest operator only, it will be something like spread operator also na, nahi, spread operator spread करता, spread operator will split, इधर split करने का जरूरत क्या है? Now okay, think clearly darling, let's do it like one by one. Let's do it like one by one. Some people are need more clarity. कोई स्प्रेड नहीं है, रेस्ट नहीं है, अभी सोचो, अभी यूजर्स क्या है? रेस्ट नहीं है, स्प्रेड नहीं है, खाली यूजर्स, अभी बोलो यूजर्स का वैल्यू क्या है? हाँ, हाँ, थैंक यू माँ, व्हाट इज यूजर्स माँ? राज, अच्छा, here how many values are there? Now you are calling four values na, you called, what is the function name? Names. How many arguments it is taking? How many arguments it is taking? One. How many you are passing? Four. If it is taking only one, it will take the first one. Second one will it take? No. Third one will it take? No. Fourth one will it take? No. So what is user's value? One. That is Raj. User's value is Raj. If I print it here, total users, users dot length. Raj का length क्या है? 3. RAJ. Because it is a string, it is not array. It is not a array. No. ये बोलो. तो यूजर 3, अभी बोलो क्या प्रिंट होता? anyone, अभी बोलो, what is user 1, what is user 2, what is user 3? user 1 is Raj, user 2 is, user 3 is, अभी तक कोई डाउट है? No. Sir, if I want to take all four people, what you will do, sir? Imagine I give another guy. Now, what is user 4? What is user 4, ma? Okay. Sir, today Monday, sorry, today is something. Yes, today Saturday, we got it 4 users. What if tomorrow Sunday, I got it only 1 user? Only Raj is coming tomorrow. No one is there. Now, what is user 1? बराबर. User 2 है क्या है? Hey, tomorrow, in tomorrow, is there any user 2? Is there any user 3? Is there any user 4? Then what is the use of them? Right or not? Or maybe, what if, sir, day after tomorrow in my website, day after tomorrow in my website, 5 people are there. Now what is user 1? User 2? User 3? User 4? User 5. Is there any user 5? Now where is Prasad then? Is it a good example, ma? No. Sir, if it is one parameter, one person come also it should take, two persons also it should take, three persons also it should take. It should automatically scale up. वो कैसा करता है? पूरा array करके, पूरा value array करके. Then you will take it here, you will give it here. Instead of writing it three dots, users, users. Now what these users will do, sir? These users will combine them. Users will understand. Sir, three dots देख के तुमको कैसा पता चलता वो रेस्ट ऑपरेटर है रेस्प्लेट ऑपरेटर है? वो नहीं पता चलता. Just by seeing three dots, can you tell rest operator or split operator? No, you cannot. What is the work it is doing? What it is doing combining? What it is doing? वो rest operator है. Rest operator combine करता. Rest operator combine करता. Here, now if it is tell me, it will take, if you give 4 na, if you give 4 it will take na, if you give 1 also it will take na, if you give 5 also it will take na. Always it will take user's value as array. User's value as array. Now, first time it will become an array of Raj, Sweta, something kind of one. Second day it will become an array of only Raj. We already discussed arrays, sir. Basic arrays we have discussed. Third day it will become 5. Any doubt, sir? Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear till now? Online, are you there? Is it clear, ma, till now? Yes. Now, sir, to take multiple number of parameters at any cost, at any cost, we used something called rest operator. वो अच्छा है. Now here it will print वो array में कितना elements है. How do you know कितने elements are there in the array? How do you know how many elements are there in the array? Dot length. Dot length. तो पहला first day users में कितने elements है? Second day how many are there? Third day how many are there? It will print na? It will print or not? Now, if you go here, if you go to the console, oh. When you see, sir, it is printing. First time, what is the value? Raj, Shekhar, Vani, Sweta. What is total number of users? 4. Second day, what is total number of users? Third day, doubt? No. Sir, I wanted to add one more guy. Now, I wanted to create it here. New value. Let new users equals to new users equals to admin. I want to add admin guy also as a new user, and admin and users and console all the users. Now your manager gave you a task like whatever the users are there previous, how many users are coming, and also admin also create a new array. Now ye dekho, here see this now. Now what will happen, sir? Here users, now what these users are? Users is one array na? Now refresh it, sir. Dekho. First time already in the users one array is there. Now if you go here, it will contain one admin, one array. Do I want like that? No, I don't want it like array inside array. Because array inside array is there. I don't want array inside array. I want it like admin, Raj, Shekhar, Vani, Sweta. That means now you know what are you doing? You don't want this array. You want to split this array. If you want to split this array, now देखो how they are coming. Now you are removing the array. Earlier you make the array, now you break the array. To make the array, you use rest. To break the array, you use split. तो थ्री डॉट्स देख के कैसा पता चलता तुमको रेस्ट और स्प्रेड? वो क्या काम करता वो देखना है. वो एरे बन रहा है और ब्रेक कर रहा है. If it is making or breaking, if it is making rest, breaking split, वही छे लॉजिक. Simple. Online, I hope it clears. Online, I hope it clears. In real time, it's actually useful and so much nice. Okay, this is one of the ES6 feature actually. Does online anyone have any questions, sir? You can ask me. Now, next. So, sir, it automatically identifies what to do, like spread or rust. Uh, yes, that is true actually. You know, but it is like based on what you give. Sir, by seeing the three dots, how it will identify what you are doing it will only identify, but based on where you give. Like whether you are giving it to remove or to spread or to add, it will understand it based on where you give. For example, here three dots, I put it here in the parameters. In the last parameter I put, so most basically it will assume it as a rest only because it is taking the data. When it is taking the data, you gave that. When it is receiving the data, if you are giving it now, it will, give you something reverse result. Simple. Now, I hope it clarifies. As everyone is here, as everyone is here, a small announcement. Tomorrow, Sunday, the class is there. Tomorrow, we are going to have the class as usual, 9 o'clock. Because in the followed week, I think we have it like in this month, we have something Pongal holidays for 3 days or something, you will get a Pongal holidays. So that will be huge because in a week, 3 days means with the Saturday, Sundays, and uh, you know, before day, after day, some fluctuations will be there. So considering those things, and we are actually going in the syllabus also very slow to make it very clear. Okay, so I want it like on time the syllabus one to complete it everything. It's okay if it takes like two depth also I will go more slow, no worries. But to make it in incomplete, tomorrow also we are conducting the class 9 o'clock as usual, sir. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear, ma? Yeah. Now online, someone named Prati asked the same question. The difference between argument and parameters. It is same, sir. Argument or parameters are same. You don't need to worry about it. Now, next, next, next one. We have rest operator, spread operator. After that, what you discussed, sir, yesterday. Next one, function expression. These are all the concepts which we discussed yesterday only. Okay, so why we are revising it much and much? Because these things are highly useful in future. Function expressions. Functions can be expressed as a variable. Functions can be expressed as a variable, array, as a variable, so that so that we can name an anonymous we can name an anonymous functions. We can name an anonymous functions. Example, sir, usually how you will write a variable, sir? Everyone knows it. How you will write a variable? Let x equals to 20. This is a variable, na? X value is 20. Sir, same way, imagine one function is there. This function, what? Console.log, console.log, hi. This function will print hi, but is there any name for the function? No. If there is no name for a function, it will say something like this. Say function statements require a name. Sir, if one function is not having any name, that is called anonymous function. Now imagine someone is not having a name and you want to give it. You will give let x equals to something. Same like how you give x equals to 20 like a variable, you can also give let x equals to function also. So because functions are treated as a variable, this is not possible in other programming languages, but JavaScript do that. You can give an anonymous function, to a variable and call it as function expression. What is it called as? Function expression. Let me go here. Let variable name equals to function. You can give it here something definition, your wish. Now understand it. The difference. What is the difference? Difference is difference between function function and function expression is functions have a name. Functions have a name, and function expression expression function expression explicitly gives name to anonymous functions. Anonymous functions. Good. Now, function expression explicitly gives name to anonymous functions. Anyone have any questions in this? Any questions? Clear? Now, next one, sir. Next one. Next one. Function expressions. Function expressions can also be written. Oh, shit. Yeah, Sangati. Huh? Remove చేసిన ఎలా ఉంది? సార్ బయట ఉన్నాను. Online, just a minute. Online, in the meantime, you can ask something questions. సరే స్టక్ అయింది. స్టక్ అయింది. Online, in the meantime, you can ask questions, sir. So the Prati who is asking it, like, it is not having any difference, but sometimes people call it as whatever you receive as argument, whatever you pass as parameter. Good. Nice. Okay, let's start, sir. Someone is asking a question, in which month your course will be completed. Now, understand it. The course can be completed kind of this course, especially HTML, CSS, JavaScript will be done. If you remember, our course contains three parts. First one is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, the basic front end. Second one is React and Master. The third one is the backend and databases. Now, if you see this Jan itself will complete the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, JAX, jQuery. These things will complete in this course only. In this month, January, it will be done. After the January, you will have it like React and the backend. You can even go for the parallel ones if you wish. If you go for parallel ones, within 2 months it will be completed, kind of by mid-March or something. Else, it would take it something like by April and kind of thing. Because one after the another or parallel your wish. Now, good. Functions can also be expressed as arrow functions. Arrow functions. Arrow functions arrow functions are the modern way of modern way of representing functions. Arrow functions are the modern way of representing the functions. Arrow functions are the modern way of representing the functions. Like if you have a function, sir, imagine I have a function, let x equals to one function which takes a comma b, and it will print console.log a plus b. Now, something like x1. The same thing, I can even write it, let x2 equals to, same thing, you don't need to write any function keyword. You can put a comma b. And instead of function keyword, people will keep arrow. Instead of function keyword, people will keep it as arrow. And open, close, you will write it the same thing. This is called arrow functions. This is called arrow functions. Okay. Now this arrow functions, what are the advantages is arrow functions by default will return. You don't need to write return keyword in arrow functions if it is only one statement is there. If it is only one statement is there, you don't need to put these braces also. It will make it like your code is more simple and precise. In real time, people always use let and const instead of var. People always use arrow functions more than the normal functions. Until you get it like how to write it arrow functions, always write one function expression and convert that into arrow function. Slowly try to do that. After some 2-3 attempts, you will understand it like how it is following the pattern. Simple. It's like the same thing you will use. Go here with the function expression. Now, any doubts, sir, till now? No. Now comes to the somewhat advanced topics of functions. Now you need to understand some few topics of functions, and these topics are very important, sir. Now, someone is asking in which case we have to use function declaration and in which case we have to. There are nothing like rules you have to use function declaration or expression. It's of your choice. But people use it like in a modern way. Actually, people use it arrow functions everywhere, except in the case, except in the case where you wanted some this operator will be there. In future, you will discuss something called this operator. When you discuss this, वो this क्या है वो this कैसा करता, then you will understand normal functions का arrow functions का main difference. Okay, but except in that worst case, every other case you will use it actually arrow functions only. Now let's go here. Let's go here. Start this. These concepts are important, which are callback functions. Callback functions. Callback functions. What does it mean by callback function? What does it mean by callback function? Callback function. Online, the asynchronous functions will come later, ma. It will not be discussed now. Asynchronous functions will be discussed when we have come to async. It's asynchronous JavaScript is separate. We will discuss last. Now, callback functions. Callback functions are the functions. Callback functions are the functions which are written. Callback functions are the functions which are written or passed as a parameter as a parameter to another function. So one function is passing as a parameter to another function. One function is passing as a parameter to another function, and that is called callback function. One function is passing as a parameter to another function called as callback. Let me write it here. Function fun1 and function fun2, fun2, fun1. We'll discuss in real time. It's very important topic actually. Now let's discuss, sir. Callback functions are the functions which are passed as a parameter. Callback is also asynchronous functions, right? Yes, but the asynchronous JavaScript we'll discuss in later. Okay, they are considered in asynchronous JavaScript. You will use callbacks. Okay, actually, now let's see, sir. Here now see this code. It's very simple. You have one function, and again you have another function. Now fun1 and fun2. Now tell me which line will run first. If I do this code, let me run this code here. Now inside this fun1, I will write it console.log fun1 called. Now tell me which one will run first. Which line will run? Line number, which one will run, sir? Line number 90, 95. Which line will run, ma? 95. Dekho. People who are thinking it 92 and all, first it will go to this 95. 95, where it is going? Which one it is calling? Understand, sir. Why don't fun1 will run, sir? Fun1 will not run because you did not call fun1. Did you call the fun1? No, so it will not run. Basically, first you called the fun2. Fun2, it will call this line. Now here, what you are passing, sir? What you are passing? Fun1 is a function, na? And what you are receiving it as? X. So X will become fun1. X will become, तो X को कॉल करे तो क्या कॉल होता? देखो इनसाइड X को कॉल कर दे तो क्या कॉल होता? Then it will call fun1. Then what it will print? Sir, directly you can call fun1, na? No. Why? Because in real time, imagine one e-commerce website is there. In e-commerce websites, you will have something like product page. You will have something like cart page. You will have something like checkout page. You will have multiple pages in this. Now, first, how the users will go? Users, if they directly go to cart, anything will be there. If users directly go to the cart, anything will be there, ma? No. They go to add product. They go to product page. They add the cart. And after they add the cart, it will go to cart. And after going cart, in cart, you will do some logic like coupon apply something. Then only you will go to checkout. Sir, if you directly go to checkout, na, it will not work. If you directly go to checkout, it will not work. It will be like पहला cart करना है. So if you go to cart, cart will say पहला product page में add करना है, right? So one function to work it on, another function it need. So in real time to perform this operation, what you will do, you will pass this cart function as a parameter to checkout, and you will pass this product as a parameter to cart. Like this, you will create one function depending on the another function. And for that, you will use this concept called callback. Callback बोले तो it is just like saying it, I will call you back later, not now. Okay, so fun2 is taking fun1 fun2 is taking fun1, but fun2 is taking it like, I will take it later, not now. And what is the name it is receiving it, sir? What is the name it is receiving? Imagine in your code, X is not there. Now bolo, will it print fun1 called or not? Will it print fun1 called or not? Online, is it clear, ma? No, it will not print. Why? Because you did not call it. How do you call it? First, you passed it fun1 to the fun2, and inside this here, you take it as a X. And if you call this X, automatically it will call the fun1 also. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Let's do more example. One more example. Let's do something more example. Function x1 or y1 console.log hi function y2 uh, the next function y3 now y1 now mm, now like does it work like decorators in Python? Decorators will kind of, decorators will take it whatever you give functions or anything inside it. That's a kind of different concept, but here it's a different. Now anyway, now देखो here, it will learn first top. It will start with something called 113. Go here, line number 113, everyone. Which function I'm calling? Which function I'm calling? Y3. Let me make it a difference here. High 2, high 3. Now, first, what it will print? It will go to Y3, sir. In Y3, what is X value? Anyone tell me? What is X value? Y2. So it will go here, and what it will call now? What function it is calling? Array, focus here, Ray. See this line. Which function it is calling? Line by line, see it, sir. I don't know why some people get confused. Dekho. Y3. What is X value? Now here you are calling the X. That means what you are doing? Y2 of Y1. Then where it will go? Here. Y2. Now what is X value? What is X value? Y1. Because you are passing it now. Then it will call the Y1. Then it will go to Y1. What it will print? After printing, what it will print here? It will come here again. What it will print? Then after that, it will come here. Then what it will print? What is the answer? Ah, This is what the same example I said it like add to cart, cart and checkout. Online, please focus, sir. If anyone not understand, let me know. Any doubts in this? Got it. Now, now, in future, you will see that how much important the callback functions are there. Don't worry. In future, you will use callback functions every day. Okay. Callback functions will be useful like every day. It's like you are giving one package. Everything you did. For example, in your program, in your project, 10 people are there. 10 people are writing 10 different logics. Okay. Then you write it one kind of function. Everyone wants that function. You gave that function and passed as a parameter, sir. Whether they call that function if they want or don't call that function, you don't need. You don't know. You just gave them simple. And they may call it, may not call it. Now, now, now. Function, function, mm, how can I say? Letter, console.log, console.log, secret letter. Now, function, receiver, the receiver will receive something X, calls X. Then I just call it here receiver with something called letter. Now, someone is saying it like, why to use callbacks? That's what I told you, no? Callbacks, they dependent, sir. One function dependent on the another one. Now they go, see this. Here one guy is there. Here receiver is there. Receiver one, this receiver one receives letter. Letter not. But what is letter? Another function. Letter is a, and that function is passing as a parameter to this function. If one function is passing as a parameter to another function, this inside one is called callback function. What is it called? You know what is it? Receiver is called? Receiver is called higher order function. What is it called? So higher order functions will pass callbacks as a parameter. Simple. Now this receiver is receiving X. Can anyone tell me what is X value? Letter. And if I call X, which one will be called? Letter. What it will print? That's it. In real time, you will use it multiple ways. The best example is one function depending on the another function. One function depending on the another function. Okay, so you have to pass this function from one point to another point. Like you are working on something, I am working on something, another guy implemented some X logic. You also want this X logic, I also want this X logic. So whenever you call your function, imagine your function is ABC. Whenever you call this function, this guy will also give you X. It's like I'm giving you some kind of box to you. Whether you open it or not, it's your logic. I'm giving a complete box to you. If you call that, it will open it for you. If you don't, it will not. Are you getting my point, sir? Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Online, anyone have any questions? You can mention it, sir. Online, is it clear, ma? You can mention the questions if you have it. Why silent? Now, huh? Doubt, ma? Callback function, huh? हाँ यार, also you can do that. कुछ नहीं होता. देखो, same function. Do you want me to write it in arrow? Let receiver equals to. ये बहुत easy है. But people will get confused usually. Now देखो, this one is more easy. It receives X and it calls X. Simple. I'm telling it one more time to the persons who are not getting it. देखो, you have add to cart. Okay. And you click on add to cart. After you clicking on add to cart, then only you will go to cart page, na? Right or not? After you go to cart page, then only you can go to checkout page, na? So how these functions will be implemented is in the checkout page, first they will call cart. They will check it is cart is correctly implemented or not. In the cart page, they will check it like whether add to cart is working correctly or not. How do they check inside one function, another function is working correctly or not? To check it that you should pass. Whenever I pass cart na, whenever I call cart function, I will say take add to cart method. Then cart will take this add to cart method and will call it. Cart will take this add to cart and will call it. Whenever you go to checkout na, checkout will take it cart value. So whenever you go to checkout, it will call the cart. Like this one is related to another one kind of linked system. Now see, when I go to receiver, is calling another one, which is letter. These are called callback. What is it called, ma? Callback. Online, is it clear? Online, is it clear at least now? No. Why I'm telling it this much is the callbacks are actually will be there everywhere. After the after this class, that every day you will have callback functions only until end. Okay. Now, next, you need to understand another concept. These two are advanced ones. One is callback. Another advanced concept is called closure. Another advanced concept is closure. What is a closure, sir? What is a closure? Closures are used to store to store users response or input output values for for faster results. And what is what is it mean by the closure? Closure means inner function remembers outer function values. Inner functions remembers outer functions values even after inner function execution ended. Even after the inner function execution ended, you will use something like, you know, not an inner function. Even after outer function execution ended, inner function remembers the values. That is called closure. I will show you one example, and this is one of the questions that interviews might ask you, closures or my memorization kind of things. Now it will come here. Now let's see what is this. Now I will give you one example. You guys try to tell me the output which you feel. Online also please participate. Now, counter. I'm writing one function. Let C is equals to 0. Function. Instead of counter, I will say outer. Function inner C++. Console.log C. Return inner. Let Z is equals to outer. Console.log Z. Now tell me, sir. Z वैल्यू क्या है? लाइन बाय लाइन देखो. Z वैल्यू क्या है? खाली वही क्वेश्चन. What it will print? Z value. Online, see this. See it clearly, sir. Online, see it clearly. 0 na. Okay, wrong. 0 is wrong answer. Any other? 1 is also wrong answer. Think clearly, Ray. 1 is wrong. Undefined be wrong, Ray. When you don't know, you will just say undefined, right? No. Acha dekho. I don't know whether you guys are understanding it or not. Dekho. What did you did, sir, here? Outer. Which line it will go from here? 1 to 2. Which line it will go to? 1 to 2. Barabar hai. Perfect. Now, sir, C value 0 है. अच्छा. Inner function है वो भी अच्छा है. You guys are going inside the inner function and running C++ ना? Did you call inner anywhere? Inner call कर दिया? Without calling, how are you going inside, Ray? Without calling, how are you going inside and doing C++ 1, 2? Wrong है ना? I did not call this function only. What I am returning? देखो. What I am returning? Am I calling the inner or returning complete inner? I am returning complete inner. I am returning the complete. Sir, if you return complete inner, क्या होता? ये पूरा function return होता. पूरा function copy करके ऐसा paste होता. You are literally taking the inner function and returning it. You are saying it like, so outer guy just gave inner guy to you. Outer guy just gave the inner guy. Now there is one big box. And you opened the box. When you open the box, you know what happened? And the box gave you another chota box. Did you open the chota box? Understand it? Did you open the chota box? No. If you did not open the chota box, inside that C++ है, वो क्या है? हमको नहीं मालूम. One more time. Same example I'm giving it. देखो. Inside this, one big box. Inside that C value, 0. And one chota box. And when I call this, you know what the big box is doing? Giving the small box to you. Did you call this small box? No. So this ZB is nothing but this total small box. Simple. Can anyone tell me what it will print Z now? Can anyone tell me what it will print it in the Z, sir, now? What is Z value, Ray? What is Z value? Whole? Whole inner function. Complete inner function. I don't know why people are not getting it. Actually, Z value is complete inner function, sir. It's like the whole small box, it's giving it back. Now, if you print Z na, it will print complete inner box. Sir, if you think clearly, you will get it, sir. It's not a big deal. Oh, this Y1, Y2 is saying it's some error. I will just stop it. Go down. Now, if you go here, now can you see what it printed is Z value? Z is nothing but inner function, sir. Now, if I call Z, indirectly what function I'm calling? Inner function I'm calling, na? Are you getting my point? Inner function you are calling. Now, if you call this inner function, what it will print? अभी बोलो, अभी बोलो. इनर फंक्शन कॉल कर दिया हम. now बोलो क्या प्रिंट करता. सी वैल्यू क्या है? 0. 0 प्लस प्लस 1. so what it will print? 1. अच्छा है, perfect. now now what if this one line will tell you, this next 135 line will tell you what is closure. What if I call one more time? अभी क्या print होता? Will it print again 1 or will it print 2? If I call one more time, will it print again 1 or will it print 2? It will print 2. Sir, kaisa? Because every time when you call, it will remember the previous value. It will remember the previous value. Now, let me explain you in our boxes example only. Now, box, inside box. Now, let's go here. Let's take this one. Now, let me explain it. Now, dekho. You have one box, sir. Everyone, focus here. You have one box. Now, someone gift you this box and you open the box. You open the box. Inside this box, you have something, one apple, and another chota box. Another chota box. Now, what will happen, sir? If you open this box, the chota box will come to you. That is what we did. Till now clear? Now, sir, you have to open the chota box also, na? Right or not? Okay. The chota box is a magic box. Whenever you open, na, the apples will become increase by 1. Now, when you open this chota box, you know what happened? Initially, like imagine 1 is there initially. Now, how many apples you will get? How many you will get, sir, now? Is it clear, sir? If you open the box one more time, how many you will get? Now, this is my problem. What is the problem, you know? This box is now outside. This छोटा box is outside the main box ना. वो main box खत्म हुआ ना. Main box मर गया. It's not there. The main function already died. Simple. You just open chota box, sir. Now will you keep that big box? No, you just throw it out. But sir, inside that big box only the apple is there. If you see this, inside this particular main function only, outer function only, C value is there na? But still this inner function, every time when you call this inner function will remember previous value. Remember this line. Inner function remembers the previous value. Even उस किसका वैल्यू है वो प्रीवियस वैल्यू आउटर फंक्शन का बट स्टिल आउटर फंक्शन का वैल्यू इनर फंक्शन याद करता हर ईच टाइम ये वो याद करता that is called closure means inner function remembers outer function values. Now sir, in real time where you will use in real time in real time real time closures are used closures are used for for memorizations for memorization techniques memorization techniques in interviews they will ask you these questions memorization technique kya hai memorization techniques are like this you go to Amazon now you open Amazon website everywhere it will be implemented now here I go to Amazon imagine I click here something like um, men I am clicking here men's sweatshirt when I click here men's sweatshirt what will happen sir front end will ask the back end men's sweatshirts दे दो बैकएंड विल आस्क द डेटाबेस डेटाबेस में वो क्या क्या है मेंस स्वेटशर्ट से पूरा मेंस स्वेट्स आता पूरा मेंस स्वेट्स फ्रंट एंड में प्रिंट करता राइट और नॉट फ्रंट एंड विल कनेक्ट टू बैक एंड कनेक्ट्स टू डेटाबेस आर यू ऑल गेटिंग माय पॉइंट मा आर यू ऑल गेटिंग माय पॉइंट sir front end I asked men's sweatshirt sir then it went to back end sir then it will bring the men's sweatshirt na if I click one more time what it will bring men's sweatshirt only if I click this sir imagine I click this button 1,000 times every time will it go to the backend? Do you think every time it will go to the backend, sir? No, it will not go to the backend because that many times if you put server na, that is a waste of time. Instead, it will remember your browser what it will do in your program what you will write. वो पहला इनपुट क्या दे दिया मेन स्वेटशर्ट उसका आउटपुट हम क्या दे दिया वो एरे दे दिया सो अगेन व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग मेन स्वेटशर्ट तो सेम आउटपुट आता you don't need to do calculation okay go here calculator I am building one calculator here 2 plus 2 2 plus 2 क्या है 4 now how many times okay this one is adding every time 2 no if I go 2 plus 2 4 now it printed 4 na imagine I'm doing some big calculation like this you have to find factorial something sum you have to find factorial bole to if I give 5 factorial it will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 someone came to my website asked 5 factorial I wrote a big logic it calculated everything it said 720 happy next again the user and again 5 only what will be the next time 720 na what if I again 5 720 na will it need to calculate ma will it need to calculate no it can remember वो रिमेंबर टेक्निक को बोलता मेमोराइजेशन व्हाट इज इट कॉल्ड वो मेमोराइजेशन कैसा करता सर इन फ्यूचर वी विल डू मेमोराइजेशन एक्चुअली मेमोराइजेशन कैसा करता सर क्लोजर से हाउ इट विल डू क्लोजर okay you all know tables ma okay let's answer anyone what is 12 13s anyone can answer 12 into 13 1 56. Barabar. 156. First time when I ask 12 13s, it will take a time for you to answer, right? Now again, I am asking another question. Focus here. What is 12 13, sir? Now why you tell very quickly? Because your mind will remember. If you ask the same question, answer will be same, right? वो same thing your program also can do. तो उसको बोलता memorization. What is it called? Probably same thing your closure also will do this. Closure will remember the previous value. If you want to see in real time, I will show you. If you run this program now, right click, inspect, go here, sources. I'm going into page, going to the JavaScript. Sir, in JavaScript, I will put closure. I will put here some C++ ka breakpoint. I put some breakpoint. Now dekho, sir. Everyone dekho. Refresh the page. First time, this function called. This function called. First time, it will calculate. Now here, closure. Can you see closure? What is the closure value? What is the closure value? 0. Sir, dekho, understand how the JavaScript runs. In call stack, is there any outer function? Call stack में क्या function है? But C value, where did you declare? Inner function वो outer value को add करता. Now if you run it one time ना, it will print C value 1. अच्छा है. Next time when it is coming ना, next time when you run it one more time, what is C value now? This C value 1 is previous time का result. तो वो याद करता previous time का result. तो अभी फिर कर रहा है. That's why the name closure. You can see that. It's there. Understand in internally how the JavaScript works. And these are advanced topics, but believe me, these things will highly helpful to you when you really build something React application or something good applications. Future is not about building some simple applications. You guys have to build applications which will have good performance. If you build, sir, I built one website, sir, it is taking some 2 minutes time, sir. Chhod do, it will not work. No one gonna use that. It should be so much good performance. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Online, you can ask me questions also if you have doubt, no worries. Okay. I want you guys to be clear, and tomorrow we'll meet and we'll discuss more and more. Okay. Yeah. That's it for today, ma. Thank you all.